were beautiful and graceful. They were just so elegant, and it was just a real treat.
Very skilled. It's something you don't normally see, especially around here.
I enjoyed hearing the introduction about the stories and then seeing the performers come out with their wonderful costumes. And the costumes worked very well with the storyline as well.
That I think the Chinese culture brings so much beauty and grace and elegance and history. You know, so much of our world is there in China, and so many different peoples come from China. It's fascinating. It's obviously beautiful, and I don't think we get to see truly what the Chinese culture holds until we see something like this.
演出精神层面的内涵更是打动人心，带来宁静。
The spiritual statement that comes from that, which is done in a very nice artistic way, also gives a lot of Westerners an appreciation for that thought and the origins of that spirituality.
I felt at peace watching the show. It was very nice. The music helped with the enjoyment and the beauty of the artistry of the performance, plus the costumes, worked so well together.
And I'm glad that this is growing, because it takes the message in a nice way through the art and through the performance of the people and the spirit that comes from such a long way. And hope that there is a resurrection someday.
观众们向所有的人推荐这场演出。
I would definitely recommend the whole for anyone to come and see this.
Come on out. I think it's a wonderful show. It's well worth it.
I hope it's fostered. I hope it grows as it has been, and takes the message to the world.
新唐人记者站圣安东尼奥采访报道。
I was just very impressed. It was just very surprising. I didn't know really what to expect, but like I said, the orchestration of it is beautiful. I would come back again. It's exquisite. The performance is so lovely. The dancers, very acrobatic, very well orchestrated. Yeah, that's beautiful. Great. And I think we're so lucky to have it come back to San Antonio every year.
他盛赞了神韵的专业，对编舞、服装与音乐赞叹不已。
Very professional. They're to me, they look like little dolls, but they're very well trained, and the costumes are beautiful. I don't know who designs their costume or who does the choreography for them, but the whole total performance has been very overwhelming and beautiful. Oh, very good. It's different than what I'm used to, but you know, this is your culture. This is what China represents. This is your music. It's good to introduce it to us. And no, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, it's very good. Excellent. I can't imagine how much time they spent in training, practicing.
The costumes are beautiful, of course, and the choreography I really like. I love the dance. I love the way that they are also in sync, and the beautiful use of hands.
新唐人记者站圣安东尼奥采访报道。
Because right now it's Holy Week in here all around the world. Us Christians we celebrate Holy Week this week. So that the last performance really touched our beliefs, our godly beliefs, and the importance of having the world believing in one God that brought us all to this world and is going to take us back to the heavens.
Within us is this spirit that is always looking for the way back. And the way we find the way back is by the boundless compassion. And it just touched me. It touched me so much.
Honor. There was a lot of honor and love through the whole thing. It was all about being true to yourself.
观众们还表示，演出的美丽难以描述，而且可以看到神韵艺术家在分享他们的喜悦。
Beauty of it simply overwhelmed me. The costumes, the professionalism of the dance. I almost don't have words.
The performers obviously enjoy what they're doing. You can see it on their faces. They're happy. As a friend, I've done some stuff in the past on stage, and it's one of the first things you want to tell people is let people know, have fun out there, and let people know you're having fun, and they do that.
I could see their passion for what they do and how much training it takes. I'm sure their whole lives have been devoted to that, and you can really see that when they're performing because it looks like they want to be there and they've practiced and they did a wonderful job.
新唐人记者站圣安东尼奥采访报道。
It's just a must-see show. They would have to just see it for themselves because I've heard one of the best shows in the world, and I think it is. I mean, just their movements. I mean, they're so graceful and just beautiful, and just the acrobatics that they do. I mean, and the 3D with all the scenery in the background. I've never seen anything like that where they jump from the scenes. That's really unbelievable.
Oh, it's beautiful. It is really inspiring. I think that it's one of those shows that kind of makes you think and inspires you to also like dream bigger. You know, the performance that they do and the movement that they do with their bodies, the acrobatics, it's all wonderful. We love it.
他带着9岁的女儿来看演出，认为神韵展示的中华文化会启发女儿的创造力。
Be creative, and that's why I loved bringing my daughter here and taking her to see different things with different cultures is to get her to think differently and be creative herself. And I think that's what this show does.
现场还有观众表示，是为了庆祝生日专程来观看神韵。
I've enjoyed it. It's really awesome. The colors, the dancing, the music, it's wonderful. I've really enjoyed it.
新唐人记者站圣安东尼奥采访报道。
我在中国也是学的中国舞，像我们像那个民族舞啊，像古典舞，我们都有学，而且他们真的很专业，非常漂亮的演出，而且真的是无论是服装啊、背景啊，跟那个 history 啊，跟那个story 啊，都连接的非常好，而且跟那个乐器的连接都非常好。没想到在San Antonio会看到这么好的演出，是一个很好的宣传中国的文化，而且以古典舞的方式展现了中国的历史的方面，介绍了整个中国的伟大的而且宣传了中国美好的一个方面。
有观众也含着泪水表达了对神韵的赞美。
Very nice, very nice. It's first time I've been trying to see it for the last 4 years. It's great as far as being able to see other customs. Whenever you do travel in Netherlands, it's not like whatever we have here. It's not all that's available to us. So it's a lot of discovery. It's extremely interesting and different. So variety is what makes the world go round.
Well, the morals brought a tear to my eye. You know, anytime that there's violence on anybody, in particular with a young child, a young baby, you know, and that can be representative of just about anything. You know, of people trying to find their own, just trying to live and let live. Just so many stories there. It was sad.
That we can see it here, that we're a free country, and back home so many Chinese cannot really see it.
新唐人记者站圣安东尼奥采访报道。
It was absolutely incredible. I kept feeling like how good it felt, for them to just be up there, and it was so organic and incredible, and I actually kept coming to tears like when I was watching.
Shenyang did the timing just perfectly, with the amazing background, and then how you bring how the electronics, and then the people come to life. That the timing was just impeccable. Like never missed a step. It was wonderful.
观众还表示，节目有非常强的代入感，让人沉浸其中。
And I love how the colors of the costumes mimicked the backdrop, so I felt like the nature was coming to life on stage. It was stunning. As somebody who comes from a theater background, you watch all of that stuff, but the show was so beautiful and romantic and historically telling a story that I kind of lost all of that, and I just fell in love with the stories that were being told. So.
It was something else. It was like you have to be here to fully like experience how. I mean, you're kind of in shock. It's like wow, it's like it's really like it's a lot of hard work and it looks really beautiful.
新唐人记者站圣安东尼奥采访报道。
I was telling my wife how to think of China as 5,000 years of history, and we're only at 270 some odd years, and so we're such a young country, and it was really neat to see that presented in so many unique ways over the years.
I enjoyed the show thoroughly. I mean, I've gotten a lot of insight through reading about Chinese history, but this was even more fascinating, and just to see it all kind of done in a performance. It was very easy to understand, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. Costumes were beautiful, so it was wonderful.
Michael Lyle 对很多节目感触颇深，尤其是最后一个节目《洪恩浩荡》，讲述了神的归来。
That was a great way to end with that message at the very end. Yes. And also before the intermission had a similar part of the show that was very inspiring and overcoming those obstacles and some of the persecution, like my wife said, and some of the lack of freedom, but still pushing through that and persevering through those difficult times. Yeah. Very inspiring.
Don't give up, just keep on pushing forward, and I think that's important for a lot of people, and no matter what culture you come from. But I saw a lot of that today through the artistry that was presented.
一位华人观众与朋友一起观看了演出，称神韵之美难以言表。
It's hard to describe in words, but I would say it's very graceful and beautiful, and I think it was very well put together, and I could tell a lot of practice went into this, but just really enjoyed the show though.
圣安东尼奥演出期间，还有数位过生日的观众，他们特地选择观看神韵来庆祝生日。新唐人记者站圣安东尼奥采访报道。
美国神韵北美艺术团在圣安东尼奥进行了4场演出，场场爆满。4月16号下午，最后一场演出也圆满落下了帷幕，观众们赞不绝口，表示这么美的演出非常少见，不容错过，来年一定还会再来。
Oh, it's energetic, but it's also very graceful, so you have a calming influence as well while you're watching it.
And we have enjoyed thoroughly. We came with our 2 daughters, and it's absolutely incredible.
It's mesmerizing. It's gorgeous. I kind of got emotional on some parts. It's beautiful. The one dance with the orphan child, that was touching. I saw that they were finding themselves and bringing it out there for the rest of us to see, and I feel like that's a lot that we need in our lives as teenagers, especially trying to find ourselves and stand up for ourselves and be who we really are.
演出中的文化与历史让人增长见闻，观众表示这么美的演出一定不要错过。
I like the legends, each story that they come and they're telling us about the stories about China, the history that intrigues me. It's beautiful.
The way they perform is full of life and skill, and I think that they want to convey a very interesting story for all of us that don't live in China.
Gorgeous performance. I wish they could show it in China because I think they need to.
Outstanding, amazing. We'll be back. You gotta see it.
It's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime type of thing, and they should totally go for it. See something that they don't usually see every day, something that's so beautiful that they don't always see out there in the world.
4月17、18日，神韵艺术团在 Corpus Christi 还会有2场演出。新唐人记者站圣安东尼奥采访报道。